Today, I want to talk about feeling isolated, alone, not accepted, and how we can deal with this unpleasant situation we might find ourselves in. And it can and will happen, especially when one realizes that the life they've been living is an illusion, that it's built upon borrowed knowledge. When we realize that the foundation our reality is built upon is broken, we naturally start to introspect and maybe even exclude ourselves from the pack. Once we become aware of the fact that our perception of what is distorted by the faulty beliefs and ideas we hold, we start seeking for answers. We become protective because we do not want to be wounded again and again. The truth is, once we wake up, we are, in a sense, on our own and cannot any longer rely on anybody else for help or answers. What needs to happen is the realization that only we ourselves have the power to bring about radical change within ourselves. For a long time, I felt alone and isolated because I thought nobody understands me, nobody accepts me as I am, and this caused, of course, sadness and disappointment. And for a long time I was stuck in a spiral of self-pity. It's true that we are alone on this path, but I think what happens to most of us is that we close ourselves in. We exclude ourselves because we are not fully healed and we haven't understood or found out how it is that we can begin to heal. Healing really starts when we become one within ourselves, but feel the confidence to move around freely in this world without fearing not being accepted or rejected. We need to forgive ourselves because ultimately it's not our fault that we've become conditioned in a certain way. And those who have programmed us didn't know any better. So we have to forgive them too. To open up, to be who you are, despite any resistance you might face in this world, is liberation and freedom. Self-expression knows no limits. We are one with everything that is. And this oneness can only be experienced when we allow ourselves to be open, vulnerable, the feelings of isolation and loneliness, this idea that we are different from everybody else, stops once we acknowledge that we don't know anything but that which we know, and that which we know is a very limited, abstract, tiny fragment of all that is. It's okay to step into the unknown. In fact, that's the only choice we have if we want to experience lasting peace and freedom.